Let's talk about this incredible story of Jeremy O. Harris making a beeline to Sam Altman at the Vanity Fair's Oscars after party and accusing him of being the Goebbels of the Trump administration. Incredible use of access and proximity to power. But I also wanted to tie this into the AI creep that is currently happening at some of our largest theater institutions and what you can do to push back against it. Page 6 reports that O. Harris boozily confronted AI mogul Sam Altman, interesting phrasing, and confronted him about ChatGPT's new deal with the Department of War. Joseph Goebbels was, of course, the Minister of Propaganda under. Later in an email to Page 6, he clarified that it was late, I had a few too many martinis, and I misspoke when I said Goebbels. I should have said Friedrich Flick. Flick was a super rich German industrialist who was found guilty of. The trial focused on his use of Russian labor as his business during the war, which is an interesting tie-in to how incredibly low-wage African workers and other workers in the global south are actually the brains behind AI. This was an incredible piece of what I would call performance art, maybe he would disagree with me, by using our entertainment industry's obsession with gossip and reality TV style drama to confront people in positions of power. If we're going to let AI billionaires into our arts and culture spaces, they should be expected to answer questions like this, and they should be expected to face a news cycle like this. Since I work in the nonprofit theater industry, I wanted to flag our own complicity in this problem as well. It's been really surprising to see so many folks commenting things on our posts like, love to support an art form that doesn't use AI, implying that an organization that does utilize a lot of physical craftsmanship does not use generative AI at all, which it very much does. Just 2 weeks ago, after a really horrifying event, a patron passed away in the lobby after a show, and the next day, our whole staff received an AI-generated email from leadership thanking us for our humanity handling that night. I've come into meetings with members of senior staff with full ChatGPT printouts of project outlines. And not too long ago, there was a staff-wide survey on our thoughts on using AI in the workplace, including ways and how we could continue to implement it to boost our productivity. So if you're a patron of the arts, I highly recommend reaching out to your favorite theater institutions and asking that they release a statement on their current use of generative AI. We cannot assume that their front-facing marketing reflects the values within the institution. Nonprofit leadership is so often scared to stand up for the right thing if it stands in the way of things moving as quickly as possible. So it often takes outside agitation for these things to actually get flagged and changed internally. Let me know what you thought about this Jeremy O. Harris story. Tell me if you have any stories of generative AI being used at your theater institution, and let's talk more about this.